What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Double A Hef here with another dose of the truth scope. So before we even get into this video, I just want to say a few things. First and foremost, we finally got to 300 subscribers. I just want to thank all of y'all for the love and support from the beginning to where we are now. Those that have been rocking with me from the beginning, those that have been rocking with me from midway through, those that have been rocking since today. I appreciate it. You know, it definitely does go a long way in helping the channel grow, which ultimately helps the message get out. And that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of, you know, I say this all the time. A lot of the brothers on this channel, you know, y'all here because the majority of y'all already get it. Y'all already get it. That's why y'all hear me and y'all like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna subscribe because, you know, I get this. I already get it. But yo, man, there's so many. There's so many out there that, one, don't get it. Two, don't want to get it. And three, never gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. But as long as we can, you know, make an imprint on, you know, the one and the two, then we did our part. So do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment below, and then without further ado, I'm gonna get into this one. So this episode is gonna be pertaining to the case that came out. I don't remember how many months ago, but it happened within the last, obviously, like, calendar year. This quote-unquote black dude, Nigerian guy, he was killed by his girlfriend. Now, for the sake of the story and for the sake of, like, quote-unquote context, his Caucasian girlfriend, because that's going to come out anyways. You can see the photo of her, you know. And so there's many different layers to this video. Now, one, I don't want to approach it from the racial dynamic, okay? I don't want to approach this episode, this breakdown of what happened between them from the racial dynamic. One, because it's much deeper than that. What I'm going to get to, it's not just restricted to, you know, race relations. So you'll see as I break this down. But, you know, keep in mind, again, I did note that this brother is a quote-unquote Nigerian. Now, there's a huge difference between, like, the quote-unquote black people of America. Like, you know, like, y'all know what I mean when I say black, right? Nigerians aren't black. You know what I'm saying? They'll actually be the ones to tell you, hey, you know, I'm Nigerian, or I'm Igbo tribe, or I'm you know, from Ghana, or wherever the hell they're going to say they're from. And again, none against that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You're from where you're from. But, you know, let's just make it clear that there is a difference, you know, between us. And it's not even like it's not noticeable. It's definitely a noticeable difference for the most part. So keep in mind that this guy, Rashard Ritchie, he's a super duper liberal. So in his mind, it's going to be, oh, black versus white. You know, that's how they're going to try to give it to the masses, black versus white. And again, I'm not going to approach this video from that standpoint because it doesn't have to go there. All right. And again, if you're not familiar with this case, then, you know, maybe you might want to do some research to get some more context on it, because I'm not going to do any of that really. I'm just going to allow this to play. And then the audio that they have, I'm going to break that down and dissect it. But this case happened, like I said, a few months ago. It was relatively, like, it was out there. I saw it a few different places. I didn't do a video about it when it first happened because I had a lot going on. And two, it was like, you know, it's not really, it wasn't. I didn't think there was anything much to talk about at the time. But now, with the tape coming out, I'm like, you know what, hey, I could definitely make a video that's relevant to my audience about this. So let's play this.
Who killed her boyfriend was not arrested. did not get arrested, fans only, whatever she is, did not go to jail. There was an outcry for justice. We said this is wrong. She needs to be arrested. She said, oh, it was self-defense. Now we have audio of her.
Okay, so I think I may actually need to give a little bit of like backstory. So she killed her boyfriend, right, with a knife. She stabbed him. Obviously, she claimed that it was in self-defense, but none of it made sense really. Like it just. The initial stories didn't really make sense. It was like, yeah, nah, like you killed that nigga because you wanted to kill that nigga, and it wasn't because of self-defense. But again, we didn't have anything really to go off of. But now again, we're about to listen to the audio, and again, it changes everything. Now, to what he's saying that she should have been arrested, yeah, I agree with that. For sure, I agree with that. She should have been arrested. Like, if you have a murder, you have party A, party B. Party A is dead. They are the deceased. You have Party B. Party B gets to say whatever the hell they want to say because Party A can't be there to go against what they're saying. So, in my opinion, the Party B needs to be looked at through, like, way more in depth than what we see going on. And not even just in this case. Because I've seen this, like, for instance, I watch a lot of true crime stuff. So I've seen stuff like this happen before in true crime instances. And then next thing you know, that person does some other, crap. And they kill somebody or, rape somebody or whatever. And it's like, oh, well, maybe we should have freaking had that person arrested. So, again, yeah, I agree with this guy, Dr. Rashad Ritchie. Not someone that I agree with often, but I agree with him on that. Yeah, she should have been arrested, but she was not. And again, I know there's gonna be a lot of the wokey wokes. Oh, she wasn't arrested because she's white. She got the complexion for all that stuff. And hey, look, you know what? Hey, to some degree, yes. To some degree, yes. I'm sure, but overall, I don't think so, man. I just don't think so. Overall, it's like, because again, if it was overall, hey, she's white, he's black. You know what I'm saying? Like when these things happen, it would be like so, like it would be these statistics would be so alarming. Like, oh my god, like hey, every time a freaking quote unquote black guy kills his a quote unquote white guy kills his black girlfriend, or a white girlfriend kills her black boyfriend. Every time they never get arrested, it would be so overwhelming. That's something will have to be done. So, I'm not gonna go and say it's totally racial based. What I will say is this though: a lot of y'all know people that have family members that did some ish, right? And y'all know that they did some ish, and y'all still like, no. You know what I'm saying? Look out for him. You know what I'm saying? We looking out for him. We're not snitching on him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do what we can to keep him away from the boys. You know what I'm saying? Keep him out of the system. And you do that because that's what people do. They protect their own. That's what people do. They protect their own. That's what people do. They protect their own. So ultimately, when things like this occur, black man, quote unquote black man, you should not be emotionally incensed. You shouldn't be outraged, and you damn sure shouldn't be surprised. Okay? You shouldn't be surprised. You should expect it. It should be expected. Ultimately, we as a whole need to change the way our brains work. We need to stop letting things catch us off guard and surprise us, and begin to expect things. Because when you have a great understanding of what to expect, then you can make plans. When you understand what to expect, then you can make plans. But if everything that's going on catches you off guard, you can't plan. And you always got to start from quote unquote ground zero. And I know a lot of y'all know a nigga out there, or maybe knew a nigga out there, where it's like every time you see this nigga, talk to this nigga, it's always like, yo, what's good, my dude, what's going on? Oh, you already know, man, I done got fired from my job, or Keisha kicked me out, or it's always something. It's always something, and because there's always something, these niggas never have nothing. They never have nothing. Why? Because all they got are these stupid ass excuses, and it's like, at what point did you not say to yourself, hey, I'm doing some bullshit, I'm probably gonna get fired, or I'm doing some bullshit, if she catches me, she probably gonna kick me the fuck out. And that's just me keeping it a buck. And I know, like, we're 10 minutes in already, and I'm not even that deep into the video. Actually, I can't even say that deep. I'm not even into the video. But, brothers, this is exactly why I stress, hey, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Do a favor to someone that looks like you, man. Like, just like, share, and subscribe to this video. Because brothers need to hear this. Because there are niggas out there doing this bullshit on a daily. Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, old girl acting up, she wilding, you know what I'm saying? But like, no, nigga, no. You wilding. Because first of all, the fact you're in a position where she could even kick you out. That's where you fucked up. Like in the movie Menace to Society. You done fucked up, right? Yeah. You done fucked up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, it's one of those type of things. Like, you already fucked up before the shit even started. You know what I'm saying? Your goal should be to, like, when shit starts getting crazy, you look to that chick and say, you know what, you can leave my apartment, or, my condo, or my house, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You tell her that, like, hey, you can go. And by me saying you can't go, I mean, like, get the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be dealing with this bullshit. But no, brothers got it backwards. Back the fuck words. Niggas is out here, you know what I'm saying, like, living off these chicks like they're their goddamn mama. And you shouldn't be doing that with your mother either. So I have no sympathy for these dudes at all. No sympathy. But again, I like to make these videos because a lot of them don't know. They don't know any better. Because they've been brought up like that. That's all they ever seen. That's business as usual. To a degree, that was, not, I won't say my life per se, but like, I was very, very close to all that, So I was, if you would, I was 6 degrees separated from all of that. You know what I'm saying? 6 degrees, you know what I'm saying? Not far as hell away, but, close enough to feel the impact and see it. So, hey, we got to do better, brothers. But let me get into the video.
Saying the N-word, being violent, being aggressive. Let's go to it. Here it is.
Don't touch me!
What is going on? Like, are you gonna get this mad at me when I'm apologizing to you?
No, Christian.
Like, you're thinking I'm doing it on
Drop your high pitch.
Okay, I'm not doing it on purpose.
You told Sarah, you know damn well the right thing to do is to tell me.
Yes, and I am so sorry.
So shut up and let me f***ing slap you dumbass.
No, you're not gonna slap me.
Give me my phone.
You have your phone.
I don't have it anymore. Find it and f***ing charge it.
Clearly, it sounds like she's inebriated, right? But the way that she's speaking, and I don't know this girl from nowhere. I never met her. Know nothing about her besides like what's come out in this case. But I've seen, and I know a lot of y'all out there have seen and heard, quote unquote, women talk like that or speak like that, especially to men, quote unquote men. I've seen it. I've heard it before. And I'll tell you this, brothers. If you allowing a chick, whether she's inebriated or not, if you are in a quote-unquote relationship, not even in a quote-unquote relationship, period. I mean, just like dead ass, just period. If you allowing a chick to speak to you like that, then nigga, you deserve it. And it's highly likely that you're a simp. Period. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Like, first and foremost, if she's inebriated, you know what? Send her on her way. You know what I'm saying? If she's at your crib, because or you just go take a walk, because nothing good can come. Nothing good can come, because she's not gonna settle down. She's not gonna do any of that. You know what I'm saying? If you're lucky, she might fall asleep, but as long as you're around, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, and not for nothing. If she feels that comfortable reacting to anything like that, or reacting like that about anything towards you, then already that's no, bro. No. Cut that one loose. Send it back to the sea. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, get your line ready to cast it back out. Because that's a no-no. And you know what, brothers? You don't have to put up with that. But a lot of these brothers out here don't know what they're worth and don't understand that they don't have to put up with that nonsense. So what they do is they allow it. That's normal. And I'm sure a lot of people that are going to listen to this video, watch this video, they're going to look at that, listen to that, and be like, oh, yeah, that's sounds like my wife, or sounds like my girlfriend. Yeah, but hey, look, that ain't it. I'm telling y'all right now, that is not it. And I'm not telling you to freaking, you know, backhand that chick. No, don't do that. But just understand, like, once that stuff starts to happen, you say to yourself, she ain't it. And whether I gotta leave, like right now, like physically in the moment, I have to leave this location, do that, or I gotta get her out of here, do that, and then, you know, going forward, like, that's it. Like, she's already written off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take you serious.